Welcome back, everyone, and I'll introduce you to this first video basically telling you about how Tucker Carlson got fired out of Fox News. And again, there's a lot of conflicting tweets basically saying, oh, the guy left Fox News. He left, on his own term. That's not really true at all. In fact, he got fired. And even if he didn't get fired, that's going to be the perception going forward. And this is huge for a myriad of different reasons. I see a lot of people that I'm friends with on the internet, basically Twitter, namely, just simping or in particular fawning over Tucker in this case, and also saying it's a good thing that he's free and he's uncensored. Well, I mean, that's not even true, and it's a horrible thing for the right wing for this to happen, actually, and it's a undefeated L for the right wing here. And I'll be reading CNN to see how they gloat about this because I want to see what the enemy thinks. But overall, what I will say about this is that, if he were so free outside of Fox News, then why didn't he quit a while ago? He could have, right? Well, the reason being is because obviously his message spreads a lot further on Fox News than it does if he were to go on Rumble or wherever else he tries to go to. And so for him to lose tens of millions of viewers on the boomer airwaves on TV and on cable is just really, really bad. And that's because, Tucker wasn't really radicalizing anybody. He was basically a controlled opposition guy who was the best of the trash on Fox and would have basically moved the Overton window more towards the right. Whereas now, the best you have on Fox News is what? Greg Gutfeld or like who? I don't even watch Fox. But the point is that ultimately Tucker was the best influence, and now that's gone. And now where is he going to go? To a further right-wing platform that's alt tech, or let's say he goes on YouTube and he somehow isn't censored, but Matt Walsh is, which again, Tucker would get banned probably. Basically what'll happen is that people that are already fans of him will find him, and then anybody else won't really see him. He'll probably get shadow banned immediately, even if he's not banned outright. So with that being said, it doesn't seem advantageous at all for him to be less censored and free. And again, if he's he's on YouTube, he'll still be platformed. Well, then how is he not going to be censored? What could he say on YouTube that he can't say on Fox? It's almost the same guideline, honestly. And obviously, with respect to like how people are writing about this, let's just go ahead and read it. Fox News and Tucker Carlson, the right-wing extremist who uses prime tech perch at the Talk Network to exert a firm grip over the Republican Party has severed ties. Okay, so here, even with the way they phrase this, he had a vice grip over the Republican Party on prime time, and yet he lost that. There's no way you can recover from that. That's like the best position to be in. And of course, Tucker was only on Fox because he was bringing in the ratings. And for them to get rid of him is a bad calculus on their part. But ultimately, looking at how the trajectory of social media is heading, him having more free speech outside of Fox is just retarded to say. And there's really no reason as to why that would even work out. Even if you were to go on Rumble or something like that, there's no way any normie is going to look at that. Okay? The key to evangelizing to normal people, non-political people, is YouTube, is Twitter, is TikToks and YouTube Shorts. But instead, what Tucker is going to have to rely on is now alt tech at worst, or maybe a censored version of YouTube, where he's going to be blacklisted and demonetized. So ultimately, his reach is going to go down inevitably, and I mean it's really unfortunate, honestly. Now, of course, what I want to read here is in part having to do with the Dominion voting thing, where they had to pay like $800 million to Dominion. And that was a bad thing for Tucker, obviously, because he was talking crap about Donald Trump. So not only did he lose some of Trump's respect, even if they're cordial with each other still, but also he's getting lambasted from leaked text. And that's just really bad to see. Basically, if you look over here, there's a lot of reasons as to why Tucker Carlson was deplatformed off of Fox. A lot of it has to do with how right-wing he is. But ultimately, had he just cucked more on the messaging and he stayed on, that would have been better. You guys have to understand that, yeah, sure, you want to be honest. Yeah, you want to be red-pilled and whatnot. But ultimately, what matters the most is being platformed. If you want to go on your own echo chamber on the internet, it's not going to be a really good existence. And yeah, it may be cozy insofar as like, okay, you can have maybe thousands of people watching you. You can make tens of thousands of dollars a month at best on alt tech. But ultimately, that's not going to be as good as being a millionaire on mainstream news. And that's ultimately what you want to be at. You want to be in the mainstream, making them conform around you, not the other way around. Tucker of 2 years ago was doing a really good job of having so much power and influence that, yeah, he was further right-wing than everybody else on Fox, but he stayed platformed. And that's a key thing to understand here, where Obviously now when he's on the outside looking in, it won't look so hot. He won't get as much attention. And so what if he gets more red pilled? Oh, he's going to start naming them. He's going to start being more racist. Okay, even if that's a good thing, which it really isn't if you really look at the long board here. But ultimately, if you were to pay attention, he's going to be evangelizing and preaching to the choir. If he goes to Rumble, oh my God, wow, he's going to tell other far-right people, far-right talking points that he couldn't say on Fox. It's like, well, then what's the point? It really defeats the purpose, honestly. And it says here, folks, regrettably, last week my show on Fox News. Wait, hold on. So Dan Bongino also left. So it seems like the Mercers or whoever else is on Fox is basically cleaning house with the MAGA people, which is unfortunate to watch. But ultimately, it's a changing of the guard, and it's a really negative thing, honestly. So the people running Fox are just really stupid. And I understand cucking for optics in regards to like the advertisers, but if you're just getting rid of people, not for monetary reasons, but just because you disagree with them, that is horrible, horrible. And Don Lemon's getting fired, so it's like anybody you right of center is just getting destroyed. And Don Lemon is a homosexual, so it's like how right wing can you be and gay? Milo Yiannopoulos is more right wing than John Miller or Don Lemon, whatever his name is. So anyway, okay. So again, look at the angle they're coming with here. Carlson's departure at Fox News comes after the network also severed ties with right-wing bomb thrower Dan Bongino. So there you go. They're correlating both as being fired at the same time. Also, again, how liberal is CNN? Right-wing bomb thrower. What the really? Bomb thrower? Wow, guys, we need to cut taxes. We need to fund Israel. Bomb thrower, by the way. Really? Boring. Like, what? How does that even make sense even a little bit? It just doesn't really compute in my mind at all. So, I mean, it's kind of depressing how to look at that. Anyway, so basically, let me see what else is going on here. Fox News also has a lawsuit going on, okay? So basically, let me see. A girl suing Tucker, apparently, because on the first day on the job, it became apparent how pervasive the misogyny and drive to embarrass and objectify women was among the male staff at Tucker Carlson tonight. Seems kind of a lame court filing here. In a lawsuit filed last month, Grossberg said Carlson was very capable of using disgusting language about women in the workplace. She cited some of Carlson's private texts to colleagues that were made public in the Dominion case, where he used the phrase cunt to refer to Trump lawyer Sidney Powell. Okay, that's based. A top 20 election denier. Okay. Her lawsuits also describe seeing sexually suggestive posters that were visible in the workplace, facing uncomfortable sexual questions from Wells about her former Fox News boss, Maria Bartiromo. I've seen her before. And witnessing internal debates on which female politicians were more fuckable. I think that's just kind of based, honestly. I think that's red pill. That's locker room talk. This is why you shouldn't really have women and men working together, because there's like the odd woman that will be a complete bitch about it. So anyways, Tucker getting fired is a horrible thing. And the last thing I want to show you guys today is that Tucker was fired from Fox News. OMG. So again, Tucker didn't quit. If Tucker quit, he would have told people. Don Jr. wouldn't have acted surprised, in my opinion. So from that being said, it seems to me as if Tucker Carlson is just getting blindsided in this case, and it's pretty upsetting to see, and it's a horrible thing, and there's no win about this. So it's really bad. And so let's look over here. Let's see what the normies are saying. Again, a lot of normie conservatives, Benny Johnson, very soft. A lot of these normal Republicans are backing Tucker. And the thing is that if he goes into a further right-wing platform and he, starts becoming not a Wignat, but, a race realist and other stuff, and he becomes more honest, the problem is going to be that he will basically get ostracized from the TPUSA people on top of that and get less viewership, which overall is just a negative thing, hands down. And so with that being said, it seems to me as if it's kind of, how do you call it? Sorry, I got distracted from the stupid ass shirt. Go broke. You look how ugly and chimp like. How sapien looking Ron DeSantis is. He looks like the fake monkey mask from GTA heist missions, if you know what I mean. So anyway, we love John Doyle. I'm not trying to shit on him, but yeah, no, definitely that's a horrible shirt, and it's ironic posting, of course. But basically, this girl's kind of attractive, right? No, is she not? Anyway, Oh, Rachel Maddow. Okay, I want to throw up. Okay, with that being said, yeah, no, it's horrible, horrible, bad optics. You hate to see it, folks. And ultimately, I hope that he can get back onto some other program. Newsmax, maybe. Newsmax is like really dollar store Fox. Yeah, they're slightly more based, but ultimately very fringe and like nobody normal really sees that. So yeah, I mean it's looking pretty depressing for Tucker Bros. It don't feel so good. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye, all.